As you probably have already heard, JP Dokkan is getting a new waifu Kefla. I mean, it's not really waifu for me. It's waifu for those of you who simp over Kefla. I'm more of like a Toa type of guy, but that's besides the point, right? JP Dokkan is getting a new DOKKANFEST Kefla. I have my issues, right? My concerns with a DOKKANFEST Kefla, but I also think that there's some positive that can come out of this as well. So before I hop into either of those, I just want to mention thank you for being here today. Hopefully you're having a great day, and if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. We just hit 13.2k on the road to 14,000, which is the goal by the end of the year. So if you want to help out or just enjoy the video, consider subscribing. Again, I really do appreciate you. Let's just tackle my concerns first, and then we'll go into the positives, and then, you know, so on and so forth. So DOKKANFEST Kefla, my first big issue is that she should have been an LR. Kefla, the next Kefla unit to drop on Dokkan, should have definitely been an LR, right? If we take a look at the Keflas in game, we already have a standalone Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. We already have representation for Super Saiyan Kefla in the game, and we also have a base form Kefla. So it's not like we were missing a form of Kefla or anything like that, right? An LR, we already have two. An LR Kefla should have definitely been the move for this, and I feel like her not being an LR makes her that much more of an easy skip, in my opinion. Let me know if you main JP. Let me know if you're gonna be summoning or not. I mean, Kefla, again, she's a hype character, but because she's not an LR, I think it just takes away from her potential. Now, again, she could be literally the best TUR in the game. I'm not gonna sit here and say she's not going to be. We just don't know, right? She definitely could be, but I still feel like she should have been an LR. I think it's definitely a missed opportunity. Maybe they're saving the LR for a fusing, you know, Kale and Khalifa who fuse into Kefla, right? That definitely makes a lot of sense. But again, should have been an LR in my opinion. In terms of typing, please do not make it physical or STR. We need an int, tech, or AGL type. Let me know what typing you think she's gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and guess int, right? That int is my prediction. Now, my next concern here is that this appears to be Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. I can't really tell because Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 1 in terms of hair look very, very similar. Super Saiyan 2 seems to be a little more highlighted, but I don't know. I can't really tell the difference here. So it appears to be Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, which I really hope it's not, because to get the most, to get the maximum use out of another Kefla, she needs to drop as Super Saiyan 1 or just regular Super Saiyan. If she drops this base form, it's going to be an issue because I want to link her up with STR Kefla, right? She's probably going to make STR Kefla a lot better, right? Same thing with Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. I want to run her with Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. We'll talk about her in a little bit, but again, I want to have the option to do so. Dropping her as Super Saiyan 2 or base form is definitely an L, and they cannot do that. If they want to get, again, if you want to maximize the use out of this new Kefla, she has to drop as Super Saiyan. Again, this appears to be Super Saiyan 2, but we'll have to see, okay? So those are like my main issues. Now, in terms of positives, right? If I pull up any Kefla here, right? Because I pulled up, you know, the physical Kefla. By the way, she could be getting an easy 8, which is definitely, I would say, a massive W. Physical Kefla could finally be getting an easy 8. She'll turn into like a 3-key 160 for Patara, which is very, very good. And then, dude, literally all she needs is like startup, turn, attack, and defense, and then like she'll be really, really powerful. Maybe she stacks too, I don't know. She could be very, very powerful. But another thing I want to talk about here is her categories. Now, a lot of her categories can definitely use buffs. So Peppy Gals, in my opinion, can definitely use a buff. I think that's a W for this unit, right? Universe Saga does not need a buff. Patara, in my opinion, does need it. Full power does need it. I think Universe 6 does need it. I think Super Saiyan 2, Final Trump Card, Rapid Growth, and Time Limit all need buffs in some way, shape, or form. I would say Final Trump Card and Universe Saga need it less. But again, all of these categories could definitely use a new unit, especially things like Rapid Growth, Full Power, Super Saiyan 2, right? So I do think a unit coming out that buffs all those is definitely a good thing. But again, the unit, we'll see, bro. We'll see. Now, I also want to talk about the fact that every single time they drop a new DOKKANFEST now, they're releasing a banner unit, right? This banner unit tends to be a 3-key, 40% to attack and defense support unit. So my question to you guys is, who do you think will be the banner unit, and what category do you think they could possibly support? Now, remember that the banner units do not have to buff the main DOKKANFEST. To give you guys like proof of that, right? We have this STR Trunks who is a 40% support, as you guys can see right here, right? Oh, let me actually highlight this right here. 40% support, but he dropped alongside the DOKKANFEST Broly, who led Planetary Destruction and movie bosses. This guy buffs Hybrid Saiyan, so this guy does not correlate with Broly whatsoever, and he dropped alongside Broly. Another example would be this tech Goten, who dropped alongside STR Dokkanfest Videl. Videl, you know, led Peppy Gals and like Defenders of Justice, I think. But this guy, he buffs Gifted Warriors. So, which, I mean, Kefla, or not Kefla, sorry, Videl is not on. So, the banner unit does not necessarily have to buff the new Kefla, sorry about that. But, I mean, in terms of, like if we take a look at Universe 6, I feel like the banner unit will most likely be a Universe 6 related unit, because, again, it's going to relate to Kefla in some way, shape, or form. I think we could possibly see a base form, hear me out, base form Kale and base form Kefla, like as one unit, right? I mean, this unit again already exists. I'm talking about like a base form Kale and Kefla, who maybe give 3 ki and 40% to attack and defense to maybe Pure Saiyans, which again, this Kefla is not on, which is what I was saying before, but I think Pure Saiyans could definitely use a 40% buff. I mean, would they be on Rapid Growth? What category is just base like regular Kefla on, or Kefla? Sorry. So yeah, she could buff Rapid Growth. Gifted, she won't buff Gifted Warriors, because Gifted Warriors already has a 3 ki 40% to attack and defense lead with, again, the Goten I just showed you. Universe 6 could definitely, that'd be very interesting, bro. A 3 ki 40% to attack and defense support for Universe 6 would be very, very powerful. Rapid Growth can use it, and Peppy Girls I think could also use it. So that'd be very, very interesting. But my main guess, to be completely honest with you, is this guy right here. I would love to see a Super Saiyan 2 Kaba that drops alongside this new Kefla. And dude, that would, I think, like, look at these categories, right? Not only would he buff Universe Rival Saga, Pure Saiyan's Full Power, Universe 6, Bond of Master and Disciple, Super Saiyan 2, Rapid Growth, Miraculous Awakening, Defenders of Justice. Those are a lot of categories he's going to be very good on. But he can be a 40% support, sorry, to any one of these units. I would love if he was a Super Saiyan 2 support, right? Super Saiyan 2 would be really good. I think Full Power definitely needs it. Bond of Master and Disciple could definitely use it, I think. Universe 6 again could use it. Miraculous Awakening would be very interesting, because again, that's UI Goku's category, so that'll be a very powerful buff for this guy to have. Defenders of Justice would also be a very powerful category to buff, even though Defenders of Justice is not like the greatest category of all time. If you add a 3 ki 40% to attack and defense support, then immediately he works very well with everyone on this category, because again, even though Kaba and Videl probably won't share any single links, they're still sharing 3 ki and 40% to attack and defense, right? Same thing with this Jiren, or with this EZA Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, or even Tech Ultimate. What links does this guy have actually? Golden Warrior, again, his links aren't really the greatest, but I mean, yeah, Tech Ultimate going, like, receiving that buff would be absolutely insane. Yeah, this category isn't necessarily the greatest, right? But again, him supporting this category gives this category a lot more life, not just for the unit itself, but the support ability. So again, let me know what you guys think in terms of other units. I don't really think we're gonna get like another Vados to support. Another Champa would actually be very interesting, because we only have 2 in the game, the Sunnable one and the free to play. Dude, what if we got a Champa? And I feel like Champa and Vados would be a nice unit, but I feel like that would be like an LR, right? Because I know STR Beerus and Whis is a thing, so I think Champa and Vados should also be a thing. So besides Champa, I don't think Frost would get another unit. I don't think Hit would get another unit either. I think Hit, dude, Hit needs to start getting EZAs, because Tech Hit is just garbage. We know that. I mean, he's Periodic's favorite unit in the game, but you get the point. And then we have Int Hit, who needs an EZA. SCR Hit, I mean, he's pretty freaking good, so never mind about that. AGL Hit needs an actual awakening. Like, Hit in this game, and this guy needs an awakening as well, right? There's so many hits in this game, I don't really see Hit being another unit. But if he were to get like a banner unit right now, his categories could be very interesting that he could buff, right? Like, what if he he has Cold Judgment? Interesting, okay. Dude, a target Goku buff? Legendary Existence buff? Ooh, Legendary Existence buff would be very interesting for the new Goku, right? Space Traveling Warriors, even though the new Zarbon and Dodoria lead, or not lead, sorry, but buff Space Traveling Warriors with 3 key 30%, that does not count as a 40% support. So I feel like we still need a 40% support for Space Traveling Warriors. So we will see. Again, we will see. But let me know what you guys think. Hopefully it's a Super Saiyan Kefla, and hopefully the banner unit is going to be some form of Kaba who buffs one of these categories, right? So let me know what you guys think. Again, who do you want to be the banner unit? What form, what typing of Kefla would you like to see this new unit be? Again, it seems to be already Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2, so we'll see how this works. But hopefully you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.